A lot of us learn about money and how to handle it from our parents or cool friends. Or in other words, monkey see, monkey do. But does that mean their advice is always the best? Unless your dad is Warren Buffett and your bestie is Bill Gates, probably not. It's time to break away from what we've always been told. In Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, T. Harv Eker presents 17 characteristics that separates the rich from the poor. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 of them that may help you improve your personal finance. First, rich people believe I create my life, poor people believe life happens to me. Who do you think is more likely to play the lottery? Someone who has a lot of money or someone who doesn't have much? You got it. It's a common thing for poor people. Many people who are poor think that the only way they can become rich is if they get really lucky and win the lottery. Instead of taking responsibility for their own actions, there are 3 other things that poor people tend to do: blaming, justifying, and complaining. Blaming is a favorite thing for poor people to do, maybe even as much as playing the lottery. The main goal of blaming is to put the focus on other people and outside situations, without ever thinking about themselves. When there's nothing to blame, poor people will often try to justify their situation instead. They might say, well, money isn't really important anyway. It should be clear that this attitude is a problem. Just like your girlfriend wouldn't stick around if you constantly made her feel unimportant, money won't stick around either. What you choose to focus on in life tends to grow. If you always complain, you'll only attract more negativity into your life, both financially and mentally. This is a bad strategy. Instead, think like someone who has a lot of money and take full responsibility for your financial situation. The next time you catch yourself blaming, justifying, or complaining, stop yourself right away and be confident. For example, if you find yourself saying, "No wonder I'm not rich. My parents never even owned a car." Counter that thought by saying, "But I am not my parents, and there are many people who have become millionaires even though they had a tough start. I am just as capable as them, and I can become financially successful." Second, rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value. Poor people think negatively about selling and promotion. Have you checked out my awesome videos yet? Every week, I give you short entertaining video, so you can easily learn about personal finance. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. If you haven't subscribed yet, just click that button and turn on notifications. Trust me, promoting yourself is super important if you want to be successful and make money. If you don't promote yourself, someone else will and they'll get ahead of you. This applies to everyone, not just business owners. I know sometimes promoting yourself can seem bad because some people do it in a pushy way. But don't let that stop you. Those bad experiences are in the past. Oh, and did you remember to hit that subscribe button? Maybe you've been rejected before when trying to sell something, or maybe you were taught that it's better to praise others than to talk about your own accomplishments. Or maybe you think promoting yourself is beneath you. But remember, thoughts like "I don't need promotions. My product is so amazing that people should worship it," will not help you. Instead of looking down on self-promotion, embrace it as a powerful tool to get ahead of others who don't realize its potential. Third, rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers. Did you know that one of the biggest things holding people back from reaching their financial goals is their struggle with receiving? Poor people have a hard time accepting good things that come their way, like money or compliments. The reason behind this is often because they don't feel like they deserve it. But guess what? Worthiness is totally subjective. Just like some people think Joe Biden is a great president while others don't, it's the same. Everyone has different opinions. Another reason why people struggle with receiving is because they think giving is more important. But that's not true. Giving and receiving are equally important. It's like a balance: for every person who gives, there has to be someone who receives. If receiving was bad, it wouldn't be fair to make someone always be the giver. It's important to learn how to receive graciously. You can start by accepting compliments with a simple "thank you." By doing this, you not only appreciate the kind words, but you also get better at receiving in general. So, remember, if you want to reach your financial potential, you need to learn how to receive. Understand that worthiness is different for everyone and find that balance between giving and receiving. Practice receiving in all areas of your life, and you'll become an amazing receiver, both financially and personally. Fourth, rich people choose to get paid based on results. Poor people choose to get paid based on time. People who don't make a lot of money usually like having a steady paycheck. They're afraid that if they have to rely on how well they do at work, they won't be worth much. But having a guaranteed salary means they can't make a lot of money. It's important not to limit how much money you can make. Rich people have different ways of making money, like starting businesses, getting bonuses, buying stocks, and sharing profits. These ways don't have a limit, so they can make a lot more money. Rich people believe in themselves and know they're valuable. People with less money don't have that confidence, so they prefer to have a fixed salary. Try to find a way to make money like rich people do. Eventually, you should try to make all your money based on how well you do. If you do this, you'll have more money and feel more confident. Don't let a fixed salary hold you back. Believe me, you have the potential to be successful. Fifth, rich people think both. Poor people think either/or. Which one do you like better, something safe or something that could give you a big reward? Well, why not have both? It's like choosing between pizza or mozzarella. You can enjoy the good things from both choices. It's the same when you have to decide between your money or your life. Why not have both? I would definitely choose both, thank you. In our world, rich people have a lot of good things, while people who aren't as lucky have less. Even though they live in the same world, their attitudes make them different. People with less money often think there's never enough to go around. They say things like "I can't afford that," or "there's never enough." This kind of thinking stops them from being creative and limits what they can do. Instead of thinking like that, why not ask ourselves, how can I have both? Most of the time, we can find a way to get what we want. Let's remember the important things. You have the power to control your own life. Don't be afraid to show off what you can do. Learn how to accept good things when they come your way, or you might miss out on opportunities. Choose to be rewarded based on what you achieve. And remember, it's not about choosing one or the other, it's about having both. If we have a mindset that embraces both options, we can go beyond limits and open up a world of possibilities. So, why settle for one when you can have both? Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more finance tips and insights. And as always, if you have any questions or suggestions for future topics, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Until next time, stay financially savvy and take care.